I just realized how absolutely earth-shatteringly horny the internet at large would be for Darth Vader if the original trilogy came out right now. My god. Every facet of his character. The mask. He's tall. He chokes people. He's evil. Good god, it would be apocalyptic. This website would be freaking unusable. People are horny for Kylo Ren, and he's just an intentionally infinitely crappier version of Darth Vader who sucks freaking crap comparatively. Just imagine. So imagine Star Wars comes out now. Everybody's obviously drawing their fanon interpretation of Vader as hot brooding anime men so they can ship him with whomever of Luke/Leia/Han they find personally most attractive. Empire comes around. Darth as Luke's. Message me for spoilers. Everyone purges their Luke/Vader art and starts drawing him as a hot dad. Slicked back salt and pepper hair and a chiseled jaw and crap. Then Jedi comes out and someone just actually messaged me for spoilers. Did I ever tell you guys I was taking a biology exam prep course in my last year of high school and for some reason we got to talking about swallowing spiders and a guy in my course started talking about spiders completely seriously, like he did not know it was a meme and thought it was an actual factoid. Girl in the class, yeah, did you know you swallow like 10 spiders a year? This guy, oh dude no, apparently that's made up cause there's some guy who lives in a cave in like Peru or something and just lives off of them and messes up the stats. People liking turtles better than cops will be pleased to learn a turtle bit off a cop's toe in the Hudson River. The Daily Times, New Philadelphia, Ohio, July 9th, 1924. This is like the opposite of clickbait. The whole story is there. Behold it. Peter Parker in the 2002 movie is frickin' incredible. He gets bitten by a frickin' jacked red blue spider and he doesn't say, hey someone should take me to the hospital mayhaps. He just goes home. Then the bite swells to the size of a frickin' jawbreaker but he's like, nah, I just need a nap. Then he wakes up the next day and discovers that he doesn't need his glasses anymore and he has a frickin' six-pack. Does he flip his entire frig? No, he says, cool. I can ink. 2002 Peter Parker had no health insurance. You don't have an angel or a devil on your shoulder. You have an angry Viking and 50s housewife. Both are telling me to solve my problems with murder. The debate is over the method. Play cancelled after actor breaks character to fight an audience member. Me. I just looked this up and it turned out it was about a production of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, a play which famously features a closeted gay lead character. A member of the audience was catcalling female actresses and shouting homophobic abuse when actor John Lacey, who played the character Big Daddy, paused his performance and called him out. The heckler replied, "What are you going to do about it?" To which Lacey responded by leaping down into the audience and knocking him to the ground. It's what Tennessee Williams would have wanted. I love talking animal movies where there are human villains who have a pet that is, unbeknownst to them, also a villain. In Rio there's a group of people running an exotic bird smuggling operation, and they have a parrot that's also just on board with the concept of smuggling birds. He has a whole song about it and acts like a jail warden for the other birds. Like, what a coincidence that this random bird they keep happens to be evil and actively, personally interested in how well the smuggling operation is functioning. When as far as they know it's just a bird. In one scene it chloroforms a man. Me selling my wares from the forest. Hey, no big deal. But what the frick is that thing? That thing is selling their wares, leave them alone. I don't get why people are against busty women in turtlenecks. Literally, who cares if you have uniboob? To whom do you owe separate and defined titties? Only cowards and fools fear the breast monolith. Do you ever just suddenly learn there's apparently a whole discourse you've never heard of before? I started up Destiny 2 yesterday and burst into tears because I forgot I had set my Steam name to Reese's Penis Buttercups, but instead of censoring penis, Reese's Penis Cups, it censored the button butter. This game is rated M. Reese's Penis Fricker Cups. The crap Bruce has to do to maintain Brucey Wayne literally keeps me up at night. I think about the comic panel where the security guy was like, check the bathroom. He accidentally locks himself in there sometimes, at least 3 times a day. And on my Bruce Wayne isn't Batman post I was like, yeah, he definitely does that crap. Like, does he just go about his day, looks at something and goes, yeah, it's time to be stupid. Bruce wakes up with a grin on his face. Alfred asks why he's in such a good mood. Well, Alfred, he says, it's been a while since I've done anything entertainingly ditzy. He closes his eyes, breathes deeply through his nose, and exhales, looking like some parody of a coffee commercial. It's himbo day. Bruh, I started coughing from laughter. I would pay very good money for a movie that was like 70% Bruce just keeping up his dumbass quota interspersed with scenes of hyper capability just deadass knocking a guy out with 2 hits to specific pressure points, a backflip into the Batmobile followed by a phone call in his Bruce voice, asking his secretary to map him directions to his office building because he tried to drive himself into work this morning and he ended up in Bloodhaven. You guys actually want to frick monsters, like literally actually for real. You see a huge terrifying monster and think big Shrexy. You want a scary ass bloodthirsty beast to frick you, a Mothman, a werewolf, Venom. These aren't just memes, not just jokes. You guys aren't joking. I posted this 3 years ago and since then I've had 2 different dreams about Lady Dimitrescu. My character development has been slow, but it's a good start. I've changed. Pitch, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but the contestants are billionaires so it's more of a threat. Every question they get wrong they lose more money, from their current savings, to 1 million. The questions are all things ordinary people should know. What's the cost of a loaf of bread? I like how the only reason Harry is able to fight the Imperious Curse so easily is because it hits him and he's like, I feel calm and relaxed and happy. This is wrong, Harry, Sir Rottanen, in this economy. Alright, I reflected on the self. I'm 100% sure the beasts are the issue here. Heck yeah bro. Time for top surgery. Sorry homie, I see now you said beasts, like, the animal, not breasts. The word for boobs did not mean to threaten you. This is so freaking funny. All those posts like, don't give yourself bangs during quarantine, don't dye your hair, don't shave your head, are honestly bullcrap. This is the perfect time you're literally not allowed to leave the house for God knows how long. Do something, who gives a frick. I once killed a dragon. It wasn't heroic, it was fricked up. They were innocent. Tumblr is a bad platform for content creators. Frankly, content around here isn't so much created as perpetrated. We commit content. I miss the era when pineapple rental shops lined the streets of London. The what? Yeah, this was a real thing back in the 18th century Europe where pineapples could cost the modern equivalent of $10,000. Popular as a display of wealth, they became big as party decorations and accessories. People would just show up to a party carrying a rented pineapple around in their arms, and rental shops started popping up all around Britain. This was a whole thing. I love that when the press asked Ava Gardner why she married Frank Sinatra's scrawny ass, she was just like, yeah, he's hung like a freaking horse. And then there was her beloved Francis, Gardner's third husband, Frank Sinatra. Their fights were legendary. Sinatra once threw a douchebag filled with water at her and pal Lana Turner, and their makeup's loud. When asked why she stayed with the 119-pound Sinatra, Gardner once replied, well, I'll tell you, 19 pounds is cock. No wait, the direct quote is actually more crass than the way I worded it. Good for her. The Cretaceous period, 145 to 66 million years ago. See Sure in Alabama versus how Alabama voted in the 2016 election. What does it mean? What does it all mean? Anyway, as an insult is so powerful yet concise. P.S. Please do not ever use that again as an insult or way to shut down someone trying to talk about something to them. It's unbelievably insensitive and shows the person that nobody ever cares what they have to say anyway. Me, so tired my eyes hurt and I'm struggling to keep them open. Brain, ho don't do it. Me, clicks, next chapter. Brain, oh my god. I can't get over the lectures my history professor recorded for us. His daughter keeps walking in, it's so freaking funny and adorable. So, every president since FDR has done this, but, walks in with a Barbie doll. Oh, hi, what's up? Fairy Barbie is flying in. Oh, okay, I'm doing a lecture right now though, so could Fairy Barbie fly? Show them Fairy Barbie. Size. Okay, everyone, this is Fairy Barbie. Reblog if you appreciate Fairy Barbie. The fact that pineapple enzymes are trying to digest me right back is less significant than the fact that they are failing like a little beach. Come at me tutti frutti. I love not being a teenager, but also sometimes people on the internet just say words and I have to look them up on Urban Dictionary like I'm 90. Pukicho, what's your real name? Romaine. Why are you all believing this? That's lettuce. Me reading my own posts. HMM. That's an embarrassing thing to post on the internet. Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob SquarePants. Employee of the month. Classy out and everything. Jesus. Everybody is so bored while stuck inside because of COVID-19 that I just got an FF.net alert that a fic from 2009 I was following updated with a new chapter for the first time in 5 years. Sleeping under a blanket in just your underwear when it's cold and your blanket is warm enough to make up for it is the best freaking thing, until the demon living under your bed rips it off and has full access to your body, and the demon is probably hot so she can do what she wants. What's your point? A lot more likes than reblogs on this post because this website is full of cowards that know I'm right. Movie idea: guy finds a stone tablet engraved with a mysterious alien language and gets caught up in a National Treasure-esque adventure to decipher its meaning, only to learn that it's just an alien, live, love, laugh, decoration. Very impressive, my girl. Even if I do say so myself, I can't believe Lady Gaga and Nicki Minaj knew the truth about life fibers this whole time. Baby Driver is the worst movie I've ever seen. My favorite movie ever. We should breed and ask our child what he thinks. What about Jennifer's personality? Jennifer's mind? Jennifer's massive freaking cock? Metrosexual is objectively the funniest thing to come out of homophobia. Fine, I get up every morning and I have my grapefruit and my coffee, and I read at least 2 newspapers online, so for that time, for that hour, I'm kind of a news junkie. Lord, I like the grapefruit. Do you have the little spoon with the pointy edge? Fine. We are getting very personal here. I just peel it with my hands. I take the skin off and rip it in half. Lord, wow, that's crazy. David, I've never peeled a grapefruit. Fine, not that hard to do. Bite marks I put on you. Being happy is like pissing your pants. Everyone can see it, but you're the only one that can feel the warmth. Being happy is like pissing your pants. I haven't experienced it since I was 8. Trick or treating with the boys and getting candy instead of milk. Alright, hand over the calcium. God gives his cringiest interests to his Shrexist soldiers. If I ever spell something wrong, I did it for comedic purposes. I know everything, don't forget that. I don't understand how anything works, I just walk through life terrified. I remember way too many small details about people, so I have to act dumb sometimes so I don't freak them out. Have you ever had a depersonalization moment when you look at yourself in the mirror and think, wow, this person is me, and I have this body and this life and everything feels so strange, why am I me and not someone else? We used to have to take pictures with like a camera and then connect it to a computer with a USB to transfer them to upload to Photobucket. I'm literally shaking. Nobody tell OP about having to take literal rolls of film to warm it and then wait 2 weeks to find out whether your finger was in the way. I remember reading this story of this guy who met his wife at a Star Trek convention, but she spoke Portuguese and he spoke French, but they both could speak Klingon, and that's how they communicate through the first few months of their relationship until they learned each other's languages. I'm living in the moment, stuck on the past, paranoid about the future, longing for a gorgeous immortal being with a horrifying backstory to turn me into his eternal partner, so I can abandon all responsibilities and live away from society as we know it. Not to sound romantic or anything, but I too have a striking fascination with the irrational, the demonic and the grotesque. People who willingly use semicolons are so Shrexy. I do it unwillingly. My program doesn't compile without them. I pulled the sword from the stone, but got shy and put it back. Hope nobody minds. Beaches be like, these are my comfort characters, and it's a group of murderers. Them confessing by saying, I love you. Them confessing by saying, you have bewitched me body and soul. Them confessing by saying, it would be a privilege to have my heart broken by you.
Howdy folks, I hope that you all enjoyed episode 347 of Top Tumblr Memes. If you did, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you're able to go the extra mile in supporting myself and supporting the channel, feel free to click the join button next to the subscribe button and become a channel member. I would really appreciate that. Thank you all for all the interactions I've been getting on the videos, all the likes and comments. They really help boost the channel into YouTube's algorithm and helps the channel grow. So please continue that, because it is my goal to get to 14,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So all of you are helping me do that. So please keep up the good work. I really appreciate it. I have a throat lozenge in my mouth, which is probably why I feel like I spat a little bit earlier. You might have seen it. I don't know. But I apologize if you did. So this is a question of the day from Director Doc. He's really been helping me out with all these questions of the day. It's hard to come up with them, so I appreciate it. If you all have suggestions for the questions of the day, feel free to drop them in the Discord or put them in the comment section. Both are equally helpful. So the question is, would you rather spend 12 hours in a swimming pool or 24 hours in an empty room? Let me know in the comment section. I look forward to reading all of your responses. I hope that you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you. And I'll see you all tomorrow with episode 248. Sorry, why do I keep saying 2? 348 of Top Tumblr Memes. We're almost to 365. That'll be a big milestone. Peace out, guys.